So, did you see the title? Don't you dare apologize for your success. Oh, come in the room, come in the room. And those who don't know, my name is Candie Zenon. I'm an author and a life coach and the CEO founder of Changing Seasons Life Coaching, where I help single moms strengthen their faith, family, and finances through one-on-one coaching, mentorships, books, and live events. So I just wanted to share 5 things I want you to be aware of how we apologize for our success, or maybe knowingly or unknowingly, but I wanted to talk about this. So I want you to beware. First, beware of the persons that are talking about you. Sometimes you want to move less because you don't want them to talk about you. You want their approval. You want them to still like you. You like you. You like you. And don't apologize for your success. You know, as long as you know in your heart of hearts that you're reaching back with one hand, pulling your sister up as somebody's reaching back for you, pulling you up, you keep doing you. Stay focused. Stay focused on your future while they focusing on you. Okay, number 2, focus on your lane. Don't compare your lane to no one else. Don't be on here on Facebook talking about my lane should look like her lane. And what they have, the FOMO, fear of missing out. Your lane should look like your lane. Your lane should look like your choices. Your lane should look like your decisions. Your lane should look like your education. Your lane should look like your experiences. Your lane should look like your failures. Your lane should look like your accomplishments. Your lane should look like your knowledge, your wit, your wisdom. Get the point? Your lane looks like a sum total of you. You can't compare because there's no other you. I don't care if you are an identical twin. There's no other you, so there's no comparison of what your life or what your lane or what your successes should look like in comparison to another's, okay? So I wanted to get that out, baby. They focusing on you and you focusing on your future. And don't you dare apologize for your successes. Okay, so that was number 2. So number 3, don't apologize for being successful. You learned it. You honed in on that skill. You packaged it. You marketed it. You monetized it. You remember that story, the nursery rhyme, the hen who wanted to bake bread, and she wanted to gather her friends together and bake this bread. So she would go to the fox and the goat and the cow, and she'd say, "Hey, can you help me gather the wheat, the seeds to plant?" And they was like, "No, I'm busy." And so she said, "Hey, I gathered the seeds. Can you just help me plant it?" They say, "Oh, no, I'm busy." She said, "I planted the seeds. Can you help me water it?" They say, "Oh, no, I'm busy." And then so the harvest grew. That was the thing I talked about. Sometimes we pray about a need. God answers with a seed, but we eat the seed. But no, you got to plant the seed and eat from the harvest. So her harvest grew. Oh, that was good. So her harvest grew, right? She's like, "Hey, my harvest is here. My wheat harvest is here. Can you help me sickle the wheat?" And it was like, "Oh, no, I'm busy." So she said, okay. She went and sickled the wheat, and she separated the wheat from the tares. And she said, "Hey, I sickled the wheat. I gathered the sheets of wheat. Need the seeds and make the flour." They said, "Oh, no, I'm busy." They said, "Okay, I made the flour. Can you help me knead the dough?" They said, "Oh, no, I'm busy." So she kneaded the dough, and she put it in the pans, and she put it in the oven, and she baked this fresh bread. The bread smelling good. So here come the fox, here come the goat, here come the cow. Everybody gathering around to this fresh smelling bread. And they was like, "Give me some, give me thumb, give me thumb. Let me hold $20. Can you give me $500 to pay my car note? Can you loan me $200? Or let me just hold $100. Nah, bruh. Cause when I was trying to teach you step by step of what I was doing, you were busy. So I'm going to enjoy this harvest without what? Without apologies. Period. You don't have to apologize. Let go of that guilt feeling. Let go of that guilt feeling. And I know it's wooing up in your stomach because it wooed up in mine. You don't have to apologize for the successes that you have. You've earned it. Enjoy it without guilt, debate, negotiation, or dialogue. Okay? Number 4, giving false credit. Giving credit falsely to someone who wasn't really there, who didn't really help. But you want to be polite. You want to make nice. So I went to the transitional facility. And so I said, okay, I taught y'all everything I know. Now give me your questions. So when they gave me their questions, I said, if I don't have the answers, I bring a crew here to answer your questions. So I end up hosting a permanent housing fair and a job fair. A lady from the church, her first lady, heard about it and she sent her people over. I was thankful, but I gathered all of these people together. I gathered coworkers, former coworkers. I gathered friends, people I knew who were in various professions. I had a nurse there. We had people who hire with people with criminal backgrounds. It was an awesome fair. So I did all of this hard work. And then when I got on the stage, I totally gave the credit to the first lady of the church. And I just keep remembering that, like, what the heck? What the heck? All my sweat equity went into this and my money. And I just totally gave the credit all to somebody who showed up at the last minute to eat the bread. I was like, wow, what did I just do? But anywho, I hope all that was blessed from it was blessed from it. But I just want you to learn from my mistake. Don't falsely give credit away being polite. Don't falsely give credit to somebody so they can you can continue to be in their good graces. If they didn't earn it, you can say thank you, but don't give credit where credit isn't due. Never shine when the light not on you. When somebody else is receiving their award or reward or deserves the credit, hey, I don't mind clapping for them. And when it's your turn, enjoy the light and illuminate. Illuminate the room, baby. Okay. Lastly, number 5. Do not feel the need to ignore your accomplishments. So say, for instance, you just graduated from college, or you're the first person to graduate from college in your family. You just purchased your home. You just wrote your first book. You just sold your first song. You just made your biggest sale. You just received your biggest check. Hey, celebrate with those who are willing to celebrate with you. And recognize those people who make you want to shy away from talking about it. Since they ignored, so now you want to somehow ignore it. Like, say, for instance, somebody want to come up to you and say, hey, girl, I just heard you wrote your second book. Like, congratulations. Where can I buy it? Where can I get it? And so the person who just ignored your accomplishments standing next to you, so you kind of, your mannerisms, you don't say it out your mouth, but your mannerisms almost hush them from speaking about, like, no, don't say that here. Why you can't shout from the rooftops what you have done and what you have earned. And those who want to celebrate with you will celebrate with you. Them not talking about your accomplishments is saying more about them and their heart and how they feel about the successes of others. Or what if that person gloss over your accomplishment or darn near shush you from talking about what you just achieved? But yet they bring up in conversation of someone who did the exact same thing you did. And they're giving them accolades and words of inspiration and, man, they did it, whatever. I'm like, I just did the same thing and you know me. But so that is saying more about them. And that's darn near abusive behavior. And I want you to bring it to their attention. You can ignore it, but you can't take it away. It didn't mean that it didn't happen. It didn't mean that I didn't accomplish it. It's still here, baby. And whether you acknowledge it or not, will not delete it. It just means that you don't get to celebrate with me. So let them know, I see you, see me. I see you, see me. Don't you dare shrink. You stand up tall, put your shoulders back, put your hands up on your hips, let your backbone slip, and baby, shake it to the east, shake it to the west, because you did that. Yes, you did, and celebrate it, and I celebrate it with you. That's all I have for you today. This is Candie, Zenon, author and life coach, CEO, founder of Changing Seasons Life Coaching. Hopefully, I'm helping you love through it, learn from it, live after it. Continue to walk by faith. See you on tomorrow. God spare. Bye.